Hi everyone, so today is our statistics day out of the 4 and we're going to be having a little look at sampling, which shouldn't take too long. Stratified sampling mainly, but sampling. Right, so here's a question about 5 of the most important sorts of sampling. So have a little read through, pause the video, see where you think each one belongs and whether or not you agree with me. So if we've got a population split into groups and a proportional representation of the different groups is selected, that is the most systematic way that you can do things. I don't mean systematic, I mean the fairest way that all parts are being done. So proportionally representation of the different groups, that is stratified sampling. All right, that's the best one. It's more expensive though. When you ask for reasons for or against, the disadvantage of stratified sampling is it takes time. Every member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. That must mean that we've got some random sampling going on. So that's going to be simple random because there's nothing else given on it. C, a convenient sample is taken from any members of the population at the time. Convenience and the word opportunity should hopefully link you together on that. Opportunity sampling is just taking the first ones that come along, which the quickest way of doing it. A repetitive system to use to select a sample from the population. That the word random could have been in there as well. The repetitiveness should put you on to systematic. So that's where if you are going to have to pick 1/10 of the population, so say you've got a population of 100 and you want to pick 10 of them, then you would randomly select one of the first 10 and then take every 10th one from there, which must mean that quota is the last one that we've got. The population is split into groups and a certain number from each group is chosen in any order. And sometimes that could be sort of mixed with opportunity sampling a bit, where if you wanted just to be really crude about it, five boys and 5 girls from every year in the school, you could just stand at the gates of the school and stop everyone who comes along. The first 5 boys from year 7 you'd have from year first 5 girls from year 7, and so on until you had everyone that you want. That would get you your quota. Okay, so that's different kinds of sampling. Now we're going to look at taking a stratified sample. So that just means having the right proportion for each one. The simplest way to think of it is think of your proportion as fraction. So have a little look at this, copy it down, pause the video and see if you can do it yourself. In year 8 there are 180 students. You want 180 students are 180 1/1000ths of the total population. So there's the population and there's the number in the desired group. So if you were going to do your sample across all of it, you would do this process and you would put all of these different numbers over 1,000 and then multiply them by the sample size, because that's going to give me 180 1/1000ths of 50. And then all you've got to do is grab your calculator and write it in exactly the same as we've got there. Press equals and it says 9. Now sometimes it'll give you a non-whole number, in which case you need to round to the nearest one, and sometimes there needs to be a little bit of fudging when you've got loads of them, where one will have to go up and another will have to go down. But anyway, I'm sure you'd be able to sort that out. What I'd like you to do today now is have a go at the Maths Genie worksheet that I have put on. We've already done question 1 of it above. This question though I got from somewhere else. Okay folks, I hope you enjoy that. Oh, and don't forget to upload anything that you've you've done on that as evidence.